Welcome back to Mama Smoky Hills Life Skills. Today I'm going to do a very short little video. I just wanted to show you the pinto beans that I made yesterday. If you make those and then you are done with pinto beans and you don't want any more, another great option to do not throw them away, is to make chili. I always, for like the past 2 years, I have been making my chili with pinto beans. I cook them in the crock pot overnight, and then I add the rest of my stuff early the next morning whenever I get up. Sometimes, well, I will add my pepper and onion usually whenever I do the beans. That way they have longer to cook. But I used to buy the canned beans, but especially with prices like they are right now, it gets way more expensive. So I started doing it with pintos. It's delicious. Can't really even tell a difference. I haven't used chili beans in several years. So I'm going to show you here. I still have the beans in the crock pot. They were starting to dry out a little bit. If you see that there on the sides, that is not going to hurt anything. They are still as good as they were yesterday. I kept them on low all night. So you just need to keep a check on them. And I added some extra water a little bit ago whenever I noticed they were starting to dry out. So that brought them back to life. They taste the same. And these pieces of Midland meat that are in here, or bacon, ham, whatever you have, that is not going to hurt the chili at all. It's going to give it more flavor. So I'm going to get started putting the stuff in here and showing you what I add to mine. So here I've got my hamburger meat. It's already done cooking. Normally if it had a lot more grease in it, I would drain the grease first, but it literally has no grease. So if it's just a little dab, that's not going to affect nothing. That's also more flavor. So if it's too much, you can drain it. If not, add it in there, whatever, it doesn't matter. I use these packs of chili seasoning here from Walmart. I think that I'm going to try to find an alternative though, because these used to be 30 cents a pack. They are now like 78 cents a pack. That's crazy. That is a huge jump just in like the past year or so. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. And I know on the pack it says to add water to that, but I don't. And you can also just dump it right into your crock pot and stir it with everything else and not do it this way. And I have done that, and it's fine. But I noticed I don't feel like it gives it the flavor. I feel like, I don't know, it's like it just gets lost in there. And it's like when you put it on the hamburger meat, it sticks to it and the flavor is more there. So that's the way that I do it. But either way, whatever you prefer, just mix it up real well. See, there's no grease in there and it hasn't even been drained. So whatever's on the bottom of that skillet stuck, there's a little bit of stuck on stuff. I scrape that off into the crock pot because once again, that's where the flavor's at. I'm sorry about the glare that's on the my phone. I'm sure it's coming from that window there. That's where my crock pot is sitting, so it's kind of messing with the vision part. So I'm going to go ahead and put this into the crock pot, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to dump the whole thing in there. See, I kind of just scrape this. To me, that's just more flavor. Get every drop. Gotta be thinking about saving right now, guys. It's expensive, and the shortages and everything is. You need to make every meal go as far as you possibly can. If you don't eat it right then, turn it into something else, which is a great option. My kids love chili. We normally would not be eating chili on a like 90-degree day, but my son was just talking about chili yesterday, So if I can make that work, that's a plus for me. It's fine. We have the air conditioning on. We'll pretend like it's winter, right? Sit in front of the air conditioner and eat your chili. Okay, my other ingredients here is bell pepper. I have green and orange. If it was just me, I would probably add a little more spice, you know, some spicy peppers. But with my kids, I can't do that. So bell peppers is great. Onions, I chopped these. Of course, I put some in there when I made the beans. But they were really small and they've pretty much cooked away to nothing. So I went ahead and chopped up a new one. And I left these in bigger pieces. And then here we have a can of crushed tomatoes. I will add that. Some garlic and pepper. And then I do add a few crushed red pepper, but not enough that my kids are not going to eat it. I just do a little bit for flavor. You can leave that off completely, whichever way. So now I'm adding my onion. Also, normally I would start this stuff, like I said, I would do my beans at night, and then I would get up very early the next morning, you know, whenever I'm doing breakfast, and go ahead and start my hamburger meat and add in my onion and stuff. The longer this cooks, the more the flavor comes together, the better it's going to be. But today I'm short notice, so I've only got 3 to 4 hours to let this cook, so I'm going to get all this thrown in there, and then I will turn it back up on high. If I had longer for it to cook, I would keep it on low all day, but since I'm short on time. Peppers. This is a whole 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Do my garlic and pepper. It'll come out. And then with the crushed red pepper flakes, I'm just going to take the top off and grab a couple little pinches like that. And that's going to be it for that. And then we're going to mix it all up. I'm going to also add some more salt. Give that a stir. Okay, as you can see here, it is very thick, which would be good too, but as it cooks, it's gonna also thicken more. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some water. may even have to add a little more water after it cooks for a while. We'll just have to wait and see. But that's it, guys. I'm going to turn that up on high and let it cook for 3 to 4 hours till the the beans is already done, the hamburger meat's already done. It's edible right now. Your peppers and onions would just be crunchy. They wouldn't be soft. So I'm going to give them a little time to soften, and then it'll be ready. Enjoy.